All right, get me on camera. Get up. 4.
Welcome here to Portledge basketball here on Spence School. Daniel Shallum with you once again, one last time, as the Portledge Panthers are in the NYSAIS State Championship, going up against number 2 Poly Prep Portledge, the 1 seed, coming off of a win on Friday against the Trinity.
Welcome here to Portledge basketball here on Sports Cube. Daniel Shallum with you once again, one last time, as the Portledge Panthers are in the NYSAIS State Championship, going up against number 2 Poly Prep Portledge, the 1 seed, coming off of a win on Friday against the Trinity School, advancing 61-50 to get them to this final game. Just about ready to go. We are at Spence School for this one today, as we will look over in a second to the court. We are up in the press box, so we will not have game sound, but we will bring you the best possible. For your Panthers, it's the normal starting 5 that we usually see in Brandon Lorber, Joseph Skandalios, Zaire Baines, Isaiah Ross, and Anthony Follett. Now for Portledge, this is a very monumental game for them. They lost to this Poly Prep team in the same tournament in the championship in 2020 when the championship was last held. They lost in that one 69-55, a margin of 14, and they will look to make it better this time around, win out, and become New York State championships as champion winners as we pan over now to the court. And we will see our Panthers about to come out to start this one off. It's going to be a very exciting game here tonight from the Spence School. Tip-off is set for 2 p.m. So we will look to be ready to go in just a moment of time. Now, the talk to Coach Andy Allen pregame, he said that they've struggled against these city schools in the past, these Ivy League type of players, and they want to make sure that they can prove that they can come back from a loss in 2020, win here in 2022. We see our Poly Prep players getting introduced now, so we'll run through the starting 5 for them. It'll be number 0, Philip Lawrence, number 4, Jaden Forsyth, number 11, Connor Igo, number 10, Holder Novogratz, and number 24, Jake Coles will be the starting 5 for Spence. For Spence, they come into this with 18-1 on the season, 14-0 in conference play. Now, they won 62-49 against Dwight in their last game, and that made them, or that allowed them to get into this NYSAIS State Championship. Now, for Portledge in their last game, like we said, they won 61-50 against Trinity, and the score was not as close as it seemed. It was a dominant win for the Portledge Panthers, and they are glad to be in this championship here tonight. And for all of these players, they've worked for it so hard, and they are ready to go. Coach Andy Allen wants his revenge for the championship. He's led this team to a PSAA title in their first season under him as head coach, and now they'll look to be NYSAIS championship winners. For Portledge, they've never been on the NYSAIS championship winners list. Now, in fact, Poly Prep has won it. They won it in 2020. Otherwise, it's been dominated by schools like Collegiate, Lawrence Woodmere Academy, and Riverdale. So for Portledge, this is going to be a true test to see if their program can stay as dominant as it's been all season long. And we shall see how they fare in this game.
Just waiting to get started here for this game. It's a big game for the Panthers, and they will look to become NYSAIS State Championship winners, the goal that they've had since the beginning of this season. It's going to be a true test, a really tough Spence team, and this is going to be a hard test for this Panther squad. No crowd noise, unfortunately, that we can get from the court since we are up in the press box, but we will try and describe everything that's going on and the action for the viewers here at home as we are almost ready for tip-off here from the Spence School. Not much we can do about the echo. If you hear it, we are in a spot where it is somewhat echoey, so we'll try and eliminate that as much as possible. But for now, we get ready for tip-off. It'll be Isaiah Ross on it. Ross will get it to Lorber, and now the Panthers will have it on offense to start this NYSAIS championship. It's Zaire Baines, the star, and they're already going to whistle down here for a stoppage of play. It'll be Ross to inbound on the right side for Portledge. The Panthers, once again, 19-5 coming into this one, 8-0 on the season. They've played a lot of tough out-of-conference teams, 3 in the top 25. As now it'll be Ross to inbound for Portledge. The crowd is here tonight. Even though you can't see it, the crowd is out and about here for Portledge. And same for Poly. There is a lot of fans on both sides of the ball here, as we will see what the stoppage is. Not sure what we're waiting on, but as soon as we get going again, we'll bring you all the action. It could be something with the clock. Not sure what it is, but seems as if it could be a scoreboard mess up, but we're good to go. So it'll be Ross inbound for Portledge. He kicks it to the Long Island leading scorer, Baines. Baines can't catch it. The nerves early for Portledge, so they'll turn it over to Poly Prep. Poly Prep will get their first possession of this game. So it'll be Poly to inbound. And now it'll be one of their star freshmen, Jaden Forsyth. Portledge put on the press that they love to throw on all the teams. It's helped them be successful throughout this NYSAIS championship. Blocked by Lorber in the paint, so Follett will come up with it for Portledge. The junior shooting guard, standing at 6'3", will dish it to Ross, the senior. Ross drives to the basket. No good, but there'll be a foul. He'll go to the line for 2. Ross injured on the play, but the foul will be on number 0, Philip Lawrence. So it'll be Lawrence's first foul. Philip Lawrence from this Poly Prep team. He is a junior, 6'3", one of the only juniors on this team for Poly Prep. They're made mostly out of freshman talent for the most part here. As for Portledge, it's quite the opposite. They're a senior team that needs to win it this year. We'll see if they are able to do so. The first one there is no good, so it is good. So Ross will go for one more. Portledge already up 1-0 in this one. Ross, a prolific player. They love to use a slam dunk for him. Free throw shooting has been a problem for him in these playoffs, as we see here. It'll be rebounded there. And now to bring it up will be Jaden Forsyth once again for this Poly Prep team. Forsyth dishes it. He still has it about midcourt. Forsyth holding at half court. He'll dish it to Ego. Now, Ego passes left side. Still holding. Poly Prep looking for something. The layup is no good there. It'll be rebounded by Philip Lawrence, but they're going to call that he was out of bounds, and it'll be a Portledge ball. Still 1-0, 7 minutes, 7 seconds left in this first quarter. So it'll be Ross to bring it up once again. It's been confusing that Portledge has used Isaiah Ross. You'd think that they would use Zaire Baines, who is the Long Island leading scorer, one of the best guards in New York, to do that. But Ross could take it himself, and he'll lay it in for 2 points. It's 3-0. Ross has all the points for Portledge in this game so far. So Portledge are leading 3-0. 6:40 left to go. As they turn on that high press again, they love to use 2 guards at the top, 2 in the back, 1 in the middle. Really double team as the 3 there is good. It's a tie game. 3 there by number 2, Carmen Kamara. So Kamara puts Poly Prep back in this 3-3. It'll be Baines to bring it up. He'll dish it to Ross on the right side. Isaiah Ross, the senior. Now Skindalios, another senior on this team. Follett with the mismatched shoes. He'll kick it left side to Lorber. Now Isaiah Ross holding again. Portledge need to break down this Poly Prep defense. They are playing a man with a 2-3 zone involved. So here is Baines. Baines will drive, and he will look for the foul. No foul, but he still puts it in for 2. Zaire Baines puts 2 in, so it's 5-3. Portledge, we know this is going to be a grindy game all around for this Panthers team. They lost 69-55 against Poly Prep in 2020. As we see another 3 drilled, all of Poly Prep, the Blue Devils points have been off of 3s. That one there by number 4, Jaden Forsyth. So it is a 6-6, now 6-5 ball game as Poly Prep will bring it up. Kamara dishes it to Forsyth. Forsyth has it at midcourt. Forsyth to the basket, breaks Baines, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line for 2 shots. Poly Prep leading by 1. The foul there will go on Zaire Baines, so it'll be 2 shots coming up for Forsyth. That'll be Portledge's first foul of the game going on Baines. It'll be Forsyth for the line to 2 shots. If you're just joining us, it's 6-5, now 7-5, Poly Prep. And the NYSAIS State Championship game, Portledge up against Poly Prep in a game that Portledge has a lot of history in the past in. They lost to this Poly Prep team by 19 2 years ago, and there was no championship last year. So they've now made back-to-back championships, the same two teams, and Portledge want their revenge. They're a senior-heavy team, and if they want to do it, they would like to use their seniors to win this year. It'll be Ross once again, standing at 6 foot. He'll dish to Scandalios, the 5'10" point guard, who they love as a three-point shooter and an animal on the court. Now here is Baines. Baines gives it up. We've seen a lot of nerves from Baines. He has a foul. He gives the ball up there, and this is going to be a Poly Prep ball, 8-5, with 5:11 left to go in this first quarter of play. So for Poly Prep, it'll be Philip Lawrence. Lawrence will dish it to Kamara. Now, on the right side, Forsyth. Forsyth dishes it. Three-pointer again. All the three-pointers good for Poly Prep. So far, they're up 11-5. That one there made by Philip Lawrence. Portledge really feeling the burn here. They haven't been able to get anything going. Baines for two. It is no good, but he's fouled. He'll go to the line for 2 shots. The foul there is going to go on number 4, Jaden Forsyth. It'll be his first of the game. As Forsyth already has 5 points in this game. Baines gets on the score sheet. He'll put 1 in. So Baines now looking to make this a 11-7 game. Portledge really haven't been tested like this since the beginning of their season when they played schools like Dwight, the Lou High A team, and Cardinal Hayes, who Cardinal Hayes and Lou High are both top 25 in the country opponents. So it'll be on the left side for Forsyth. Poly Prep controlling this game. Stolen by Scandalios. We like to say he's an animal on the court. He proved it there. Steals have been big for this Portledge team. Now Baines wants to get something going. Baines gets stuffed, but it's taken back by Follett. Now Follett dishes to Ross. It's in, and the and one opportunity. Ross will be going to the line for one more. We talked to A.J. Allen in all the games, and he said they've loved using Ross as their offensive player. When they know Baines is going to be double-teamed, they flip it to Ross, the Baines-Ross duo, and now it'll be Ross going to the line to make it a 3-point play. Ross with 5 in this game, looking to make it 6. He can't. The free throw's short. He's not been great on free throw shooting. He's already missed 2 in this game, and he hasn't been great overall. As the three-pointer is no good. Poly Prep's first miss from 3 in this game. This one will be thrown to Follett on the right side. Here's Follett from deep. Can't hit it. It'll be rebounded in the corner there by Poly Prep, and they'll try and bring this one up. Kamara on it, trying to break this high press that Portledge loves to put on. So it'll be Forsyth once again. Poly Prep led by 3 very good freshmen. They're a very young team, and this will be a foul here on Lorber on the push. So there'll be a foul there, and this will be a Poly Prep ball. So 2 team fouls on Portledge, 3 on Poly Prep so far, as now we see Kamara on it. He'll dish it left side. The three-pointer is short. Rebounded by Lawrence. Lawrence puts it in for 2 more. Philip Lawrence makes it a 13-9 Poly Prep lead. Portledge having trouble staying up with this Poly Prep team so far. Coach A.J. Allen said these Ivy teams haven't treated them very well this season, so they want to prove that they can stay up with these teams. And now we see Lorber in the corner for 3. He cannot hit it. It was just a little bit too short, as now it'll be Forsyth to bring it up. Forsyth drives to the basket. He can't get it. It'll be a foul, going 2 shots to Forsyth. The foul is going to fall on Brandon Lorber. It'll be 2 shots coming up. Lorber's second foul of the game. He is not great with the fouls, so they have to watch that in this one, but it'll be 2 shots coming up. Forsyth at the free throw line in the NYSAIS State Championship. 13-9, now 14-9 to Poly Prep. So Forsyth makes his first. Second one coming. He has 6 points in this game. Forsyth makes his second, so now 7 points in a 14-9 game, and we'll see Forsyth now come off for number 21, Anson Beard. So Beard comes on for Poly Prep, and Ross will bring it up for Portledge. Ross has it. He dishes to Baines. Baines inside. Can't get it. He's fouled. He'll go to the line for 2 shots. The foul is going to be on number 21, Anson Beard, so it's his first foul of the game. And Baines will go to the line for 2 shots, trying to increase his point total early. He already has 3 in this one. He's been averaging around 31 per game. Had 26 in the game against Trinity. Puts in 1 there. As now, it'll be a second shot coming up for Baines. So Baines will hit the second. It's a 15-11 game. So he sinks both free throws. As now, here come Poly Prep looking to respond. Portledge love their defenses now. The pull-up jumper there by Philip Lawrence is good. He's hot. He has 7 points in this one. Here comes Follett. Portledge love to use him. Baines wants a 3. He can't have it. He's guarded tightly. As now he's calling for the screen. We'll see what he does. So the screen is activated. Here is Baines. Baines driving to the basket. 4-on-1. Tried to leave it for Lorber. And this one will be off of Portledge. Going Poly Prep's way. You can see that A.J. Allen is not very happy of how Portledge have started off this game. He wanted to start fast, and now they'll bring on Brandon Torres, the freshman guard, to try and spark something early. They'll take off Brandon Lorber. Here come Poly Prep. They'll have it on the left side. Poly Prep holding. Kiner Igo leaves it for Lawrence. Lawrence at about half court, guarded tightly by Baines. Now driven inside. It was a nice play, and the reverse lay is good. Poly Prep dominating here. What a play, and an and one opportunity coming up off of the push there by Anthony Follett. Wow. So a nice play there by Camara, and the reverse layup. He'll go to the line for 1 more to try to extend the lead to 9. He will. So now it is a 20-11 game. Definitely not how Coach A.J. Allen imagined this game to start. Portledge looking for answers. Skandalios in the right corner. He'll leave it for Baines, the all-time Long Island leading scorer and one of the best guards in New York. Needs to show he can give his team some momentum here. Here is Baines. Baines dishes it left side to Follett. Follett, pull-up fade. Jumper gets blocked, and Poly Prep will come up with it. The press back on for Portledge. Now, Poly Prep, Lawrence has it at the three-point line. He'll dish it left side. Back to Kamara. Kamara guarded by Baines again. Portledge not being able to get anything done. 1:20 left to go in this first quarter, playing a 20-11 game. Lawrence, he has it. He'll leave it for Kamara. Kamara to the basket. We'll leave it once again for Igo. Igo, the freshman, standing at 6'6". Igo, no good, short. Rebounded by Baines. No foul, as we thought there might be. Now Torres down court needs to make something happen. Torres gets stuffed, and Poly Prep will bring it back the other way. Lawrence has it for 3. He cannot hit it. Rebounded by Skandalios. He brings it down hard, and here comes Ross trying to settle things down for Portledge. 50 seconds in a 20-11 game. Poly Prep is leading. Here is Baines. Baines at half court. Baines will leave it for Torres, the freshman. Torres now to Skandalios. Back to Baines. Nice ball movement here for Portledge. Now Baines to the basket. He puts it in for 2. That's what Portledge needs. 20-13. 30 seconds left to go. The shot clock is off, so Poly Prep can keep the full possession if they please. We'll see what they do. Baines with 7 already in the first quarter. Here's a Lawrence. Lawrence will leave it for Igo. Igo inside. Almost got blocked by Ross. Did it. Now 10 seconds. We'll see if Portledge wants to get a shot away. Baines will bring it up slowly. He has to move. Now 7 seconds. We'll see if he does the fadeaway 3 to end out the quarter. Baines, 2 seconds. 3 ball. Airballed it. No good. That defines how this first quarter has gone for Portledge. Not good at all. 22-13 to end out this first quarter. Poly Prep controlling. And for them, it's been Kareem Kamara and Philip Lawrence, along with Jaden Forsyth, the freshman, the junior, and the freshman. We talked about how young this team is for Poly Prep, and it's showing that they can compete with these Portledge Panthers. Not looking great for them so far. We'll see if Coach A.J. Allen can inspire in the huddle. He needs to say something to get these Panthers going. Baines has been shut down for the most part. He had 7, but they've been really tough baskets. The blocking by Poly Prep has been amazing, really shutting down any types of shots that Portledge has been trying to get off. So it'll be Portledge to try and recover 22-13 once again in the NYSAIS State Championship. 8 minutes set on the clock for the second quarter of play. 4 team fouls respectively. Coach A.J. Allen really emphasizing the fact that they need to be a more physical team. That's what he said when we talked to him when they played against Trinity in the semifinal and also against Collegiate in the quarterfinal. Games where they won by large margins respectively. So they'll need to recover and then now really be the comeback kings that they haven't been put in. They've never been really the comeback kings. They never had that role. We'll see how they do in this second quarter of play. For all you watching at home, it's 22-13, 8 minutes set on the clock for the second quarter. Portledge got a little bit dominated in the first quarter. It'll be Poly Prep ball to bring it back up to start this second quarter. So it's stolen by Baines. This is just what Portledge wanted. Baines. Bang! Zaire Baines gets it started for Portledge, 22-16. That's exactly what Coach A.J. Allen wanted out of the second quarter. What a start. We'll see if Poly Prep can respond. You can feel the momentum shifting a little bit. This one deflected by Torres. Poly Prep will keep the ball. Ross was playing hard defense. They're going to call a foul on him there. It'll be a Poly Prep ball on the right side. A crazy turn of events. It was stolen by Baines. He was wide open, pulled up for the jumper, and it was good from 3. So Baines puts 3 in, 22-16 now, and it'll be Poly Prep ball once again. This one almost stolen by Baines one more time. Wide open on the left block there is number 21, Anson Beard. He'll put it in for 2 points. So it'll be Ross to bring it up again for Portledge. Ross to Baines. Baines has it. Baines is going to drive on the left side. He leaves it for Torres. Torres can't get it on the layup. It just falls off the basket. Coach A.J. Allen walking away in disgust as Poly Prep comes down the left side. Three-pointer is too long, rebounded by Skandalios. Here comes Baines. Baines past half court. Baines leaves it for Follett in the championship game. Anthony Follett, the junior, can't get it. It's too short. Now here comes Poly Prep all the way down court. The lay is in for 2 by Phillip Lawrence. Portledge now down by 10 in a 26-16 game. They're going to need something to get it going. They had that 3 to start off, just couldn't keep that momentum. As Ross drives to the hole, he is stuffed. It seems as if when one Portledge player drives to the hole, the entire team is collapsing on them. They need to use those outside wings to get better shots going. As Poly Prep have it once again, they'll drive inside. The reverse lay was no good, so it'll be taken up by Baines. He'll leave it for Follett. Follett to the basket is short. He can't get his own rebound. Portledge missing shots that they usually make, but the championship game is getting to their nerves. As now on the baseline, the reverse layup was no good there by Lawrence. It'll be brought down by Torres. Torres is going to bring it up court. Torres leaves it for Baines. Baines has it on the right side. Baines to the basket. No good, but he will go to the line for 2 shots. We see Baines fall on Follett, a topple of Portledge players, and going to the line for 2 shots will be Zaire Baines. The foul goes there on number 11, Connor Igo. So it'll be Baines for 2 shots, the Long Island leading scorer. One of the best guards. He has D1 interest. Not sure where he's going yet. We shall see later this year. So it'll be Baines for 2 free throws, trying to get Portledge to get back in this one. He'll make his first. Showing his team that he wants the pressure. He wants to be in this game. Portledge need that type of energy if they want to claw back in this one. So 26-17. Baines makes both. So the lead is cut to 8 with 5:40 left to go in the second quarter of play. Here comes Polyprep, guarded by Skandalios. Now, Follette switches. Now on the right side. Polyprep, they have it. Here is Kamara. Kamara drives to the inside, falls to the ground, somehow gets the ball out, keeps it alive. Double teamed in the corner by Skandalios and Follette, and this will be a violation. It'll be a timeout, actually, so it'll be a timeout going to Polyprep. It'll be a full timeout, just trying to keep that possession. Good pressure there on the left side by Portledge. It'll be a 60-second timeout. 5:20 left to go in this one. It is 26-18 Polyprep. And I think for most of the Portledge fans, we were expecting Portledge to come out here and take the lead. But that clearly has not been the case. Polyprep have been putting up an amazing fight. They are a really good team. They come into this one 18-1 on the season, only one loss, 14-0 in conference play. Absolutely dominated. They won 62-49 versus Dwight, who Portledge did also beat by 11 in the semifinals to get here. And for Portledge, they need answers. Coach A.J. Allen needs to draw up something. We've seen it. Polyprep has been easily getting into the paint of Portledge, and there's been no response. We'll see what that is. And on the offensive side of the ball, they've been collapsing way too much. They'll have Baines drive inside, and then the entire Polyprep team will fall on him, and Baines not being able to get the ball out will get smothered and most likely blocked. It is 26-18. Baines has 10 on the day so far, so more than half of Portledge's points. 5 team fouls each for both of these sides. We'll see who hits the bonus first, as it'll be a Polyprep ball out of the 60-second timeout. We'll see what defensive scheme Portledge comes up with. They are playing a man right now, so it'll be inbounded to Kamara. Kamara will now leave it for Lipton, Holden Lipton, number 1, who has come on for Polyprep. Now it's Kamara once again. Kamara, deep three. Oh my, he hit it at the shot clock ending at 0. What a shot by Kamara. You can't argue with that. 9 points for Kamara in this game. The lead up to 11 for Polyprep. Now Baines to Ross, and the layup can't be in. Skandalios is there to put it in for 2 on the rebound. Skandalios' first points of the game. 29-20. Portledge only down by 9. Polyprep will bring it up. Kamara will leave it here for Lipton. Now on the left side, it'll be Lawrence. Now, once again, Kamara, another 3-ball, no good. It'll be rebounded by himself, so he gets his own offensive rebound. Now moving the court again. The step back there was no good by number 20, Jesse Moskowitz. And now it'll be Baines on the right side. He leaves it for Follette. Follette drives on the baseline. He'll kick it back out to Skandalios. Good ball movement. Baines cannot get it. It'll be rebounded by Polyprep. They'll come back up the court with it. Lawrence down court. Right side. Spins. The 2 is no good. Rebounded by Skandalios. He fights for it with Kamara, and he comes up with it. 4 minutes left to go in this second period. 29-20. Here is Baines. Baines will leave it for Skandalios in the corner. Now Ross. Ross to Baines. All of Portledge's guys on the outside. Nobody in the interior. Now Skandalios, 3-ball. Can't hit it. Skandalios had 2 on the last possession, but couldn't make it in. 29-20 in this one still. 3:30 left to go in the second quarter of play. The score has stayed stagnant for a little while now, as both teams being shut down by good defense. The 2 there, no good. The rebound by Lawrence is no good, and now Skandalios will come down with it. Baines rifles it down court to Follette. Follette inside, puts it in for 2. A tough bucket there by Anthony Follette puts Portledge within 7. It's Follette's first points of the game, and things are looking up for the Panthers. Here is Kamara. Kamara will leave it for Lawrence. Lawrence already has 9 in this game, looking to add to his total. He'll kick it off to Lipton. Now Lipton on the right side. It'll be left for Beard. And now Kamara once again by the 3-point line, guarded tightly. Moskowitz. His 2 is way off, rebounded by Skandalios. Portledge really playing nice defense, allowing them to get good offensive possessions. We'll see what happens here. That one bounces off of the foot of the Polyprep player. No foot violation called. So it'll be down court once again. Lawrence will leave it for Lipton. It was on point, but a little too hard. The rebound there Lorber fighting for it, and they will say that it fell off of Lorber, and it'll be a Poly Prep ball. Coming into the game for Portledge is the freshman Brandon Torres. Joe Scandalios will come off and take a sit. So for the inbounds play for Poly Prep, it'll be number 24, Jack Coles, the sophomore, 6'1", weighing in at 175 pounds, will be inbounding for Poly Prep. Just waiting to see what the delay is here. Not sure what it is. Still waiting to resume play here. If you're just joining us, we are here live from the Spence School in New York City. It's a 29-22 Poly Prep lead against the Panthers with 2:20 left to go in the first half. Now driven to the basket, Lawrence. It'll fall in for Phillip Lawrence. He now has 11 on the day, just about a third of Poly Prep's points. The lead is up to 9 for Poly Prep. It'll be Baines to bring it up for Portledge. Now Baines by the three-point line, loses it, and then they'll say it comes off the Poly Prep player, and it'll stay a Portledge ball. It's just what we're talking about, though. Baines, when he drives to the basket, the entire team collapses on him, and sometimes he loses the possession. Now Follett will be left to give it to Baines on the left side. Baines staring in the defender's eyes. He likes to do that step-back three, but it is dished to Torres. Now Torres. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Follett. They need to get a shot off soon. Follett will dish it inside to Baines. Baines, step-back jumper is not going to fall in. So Portledge cannot convert on the possession. The press is back on, but Poly Prep break it. Here's Lawrence once again. Lawrence to Beard. Beard now to Coles. Coles dishes inside to Lipton. Holden Lipton. The layup is no good. It's rebounded by Baines. Here comes Baines. Dishes it to Follett. Follett is fouled. He'll go to the line for 2 shots. The foul is going to go on number 21 for the Poly Prep Blue Devils, Anson Beard. So it'll be Beard's second foul of the game. And it'll be Follett for 2 shots in a 31-22 game with 1:15 in the second quarter. Here's Follett. Follett makes his first. A nice bucket there. So it is now a 31-23 game. Portledge only down by 8. We see Scandalios coming back on here for Lorber. Follett's 3rd point of the game. He'll try and make it 4. Portledge one foul away from the bonus, as here is Follett. Follett's second is good. So now it'll be Poly Prep once again to bring it up the court. Here they come. Lawrence will dish it to Holden. Holden Lipton left it there. Now the three-pointer is not going to be good, as it's rebounded by Scandalios. Connor Igo couldn't get anything going. Down court, Torres comes up with the long pass by Follett. Now Follett gets it back. Makes the defender miss. Follett, tough basket, and he lays it in. What a basket there by Anthony Follett. He's activating himself with about a minute left. He has now 6 points in the game. As Poly Prep will look to respond, Portledge have reduced the lead to 5. They were down by 11 at one point in this game. Now on the baseline, it is blocked by Torres. What a play by Torres. Here comes Baines. Baines makes a move. He drives inside. The layup is no good. Follett was there for the rebound. Can't get anything. And they're going to call that it was out of bounds on Portledge. It'll be a foul on Torres, and this will be now a Poly Prep ball. So Torres grabs a foul there. Both teams have 6, and it doesn't seem as if we're going to get into bonus territory in this first quarter. We'll see what Poly Prep runs. They can hold the possession. No shot clock. 20 seconds left in this second quarter. On the left side, Poly Prep driving inside. The tough defense makes the shot miss, but they get it right back. Here's Jack Coles. Coles will dish it to Igo. 7 seconds on the clock. Igo driving inside. Guarded hard. And this is going to be a charge on Igo. Scandalios played great defense, took the hit, and there will be a foul on Igo. And now Portledge will get the ball with 3.7 left to go. It'll be Igo's second foul of the game. And we'll see what Portledge runs with 3.7 seconds. Just waiting and seeing what the ref is calling here. He's pointing to the Polyprep sideline, I believe giving them a warning. So we'll see what Portledge runs. They have 3.7 seconds to work with in a 5-point game. They'll leave it for Baines. Baines at the buzzer! Can't get it. So it'll end a 31-26 game at the end of the first half of play. Portledge cannot be mad at how they responded in the second quarter. They did a nice job reducing the lead to 5. It's 31-26 going into the second half of play in the NYSAIS State Championship. The winner, a state champion in the private school league. We'll see who comes out on top. Your Panthers, 26. The Polyprep Blue Devils, 31. We'll see you in 10 minutes. Once again, 31-26, Polyprep. We'll see you in 10. once again joining you here from the Spence School. At the half, it was 31-26 in favor of Poly Prep. For Portledge, they played a high-pressing game, but Poly Prep has been able to break that defense down and really get inside. Now, for Portledge going into this second half of play, they can feel that they're so close to the NYSAIS state championship. They really want it, and they're going to have to push. Baines with 10 in the first half, Ross with, I believe, 7, Scandalios with 2, Follett with 6. And for Portledge, they really need to be making good shots, good ball movement, as we'll start the second half now with Portledge having the ball. It'll be Ross to inbound. And for Portledge, they know that they can win this NYSAIS state championship. They know that they can be here. They deserve to be here. We'll see if they can pull it off starting in this second half of play. Once again, apologies for no crowd noise. We are up in the booth today. So it'll be Ross to inbound to Follett to start off the second half of the NYSAIS state championship. Scandalios gets an early 3. He got it. Scandalios gets Portledge going to start off the second half. 10 seconds in, Portledge have already put in a triple. 31-29, just what they wanted to do to start off. Poly Prep will look to respond. It'll be Lawrence, who's been the star player for Poly Prep in this game. Lawrence will kick to Lipton. Now Forsyth, who we didn't see since the middle of the second quarter, now on the right side once again. Lawrence guarded by Follett. Lawrence to the inside. Reverse lay is good. So Forsyth puts it in for 2. And it's now a 33-29 game. Portledge only down by 4. They started down by 5 in this second half. We'll see what Baines has in store for us in this quarter. He dishes to Scandalios again. Scandalios put another triple in. 33-32. Portledge only down by 1. 2 back-to-back triples by Scandalios. Really stepping up, and it's now a 1-point game. Oh my, this one's getting close. Here is Lawrence for Poly Prep once again. He'll leave it. Driven inside by Coles. It'll be no basket. Foul will be on the floor. And this one will be going on Brandon Lorber. It'll be Lorber's third foul of the game. So it will be the first team foul. And it is still a 33-32 game. Oh, the inbound play was blocked by Ross. A nice play there. And Poly Prep are going to have to run it one more time. Scandalios already has now 8 points to start off this second quarter. The pull-up jumper by Forsyth is no good. Rebounded by Lorber. And Portledge have the chance to take the lead for the first time since early in the first quarter. Lorber to the basket. It's in for 2. Portledge are up 34-33. Just what they wanted. Lorber's first points of the game. And it gives Portledge the lead here from the Spence School. Now inside, the basket is going to be no good. The foul will be going on Anthony Follett. So it'll be on the floor. The basket is canceled out. And now Poly Prep will have the ball about 1.5 minutes into this third quarter of play. It'll be Follett's second foul of the game, the junior from Belmore, New York. Now the inbounds play thrown long, stolen by Baines. Baines is going to go to the basket. Baines leaves it for Lorber, and he puts it in for 2 points. Portledge has all the momentum. Stolen and put it in, and Poly Prep need a timeout to calm themselves down. The momentum is all Portledge out of the second half. 36-33 off the basket by Lorber. What a play. Baines caused the steal. Portledge ran it down. He was going to go for the shot, then left it off for Lorber, and it was a clean play. Portledge are loving it early in this second half, and they'll look to carry that momentum to the end of the game. Portledge can really feel that they can be NYSAIS state champions. Whatever Coach A.J. Allen told them at the half is clearly working, as they've shown that they are here to stay, and they know that they are ready to win the state title. The contributions can't be overstated. Lorber has contributed 4 points already. Scandalios with 2 threes, the 2 leading scorers to start out here in this third quarter of play. And they have been loving it. The defense has been there. Poly Prep only getting 1 basket to start off. We started at 31-26 in this at the start of the second half, and now it's 36-33, so quick lead change. Portledge already putting up 10 points in a matter of 1 minute and 50 seconds. So it'll be a Poly Prep ball after the steal and basket by Lorber. Tight defense. Portledge puts on that press that they love. Once again, they try and trap on the right side, but it'll be Forsyth to bring it up. Forsyth pressured. Now Kamara will bring it right back to Forsyth. Forsyth guarded hard by Ross, and this will be a foul on Ross. Ross on the elbow, so it'll be his second foul of the game. And now Portledge has 3 team fouls already in a matter of 2 minutes. But they do have the lead, which they have not had for the majority of the game. Only had it for a little bit in the first quarter, and then Poly Prep ran away. But now Portledge right back where they want to be. Here is Poly Prep. Lipton has it. He'll leave it for Lawrence. Lawrence back to Lipton. The block, and they're going to call a foul here on, I believe, Brandon Lorber, number 21. Yes, it will be. So it'll be Lorber's 4th, I want to say, of the game. I could be wrong on that, but it seems as if it's his 4th, and they are going to sub him out here to keep him out of some foul trouble. It was tight. There were 3 guys on Lipton when he went to the basket there, and one of them was going to get called for the foul. So, yes, it will be Brandon Torres, the freshman, coming on for Lorber just to keep him out of foul trouble. First one there is made by Lipton. We'll see if he can make a second. It's the 36-34 game. Portledge started down to start this second quarter, but they've clawed back as here comes Baines. Baines drives to the basket. He gets blocked. So no basket there, and Poly Prep come down with it. It'll be Kamara to bring it up once again. Here is Forsyth. Forsyth, the freshman, 6'4". He'll dish it to Kamara. Kamara now back to Forsyth. It looked like it was going to Forsyth, but it actually went to Igo. Now Forsyth for 3. He can't hit it. It is rebounded by Poly Prep, but Skandalios is fighting for it, and now this will be a jump ball. It will go to Poly Prep, but Portledge will get the ball on the next jump ball as they switch the possession. It'll be Forsyth to inbound for Poly Prep in a tight game, 36-34, 5:09 in this third quarter. Here we go. Left side three-pointer is way short, rebounded by Follett, and now they're going to call a jump ball going the other way, so Portledge will remain with the possession of the ball. The possession switches the other way to Poly Prep. It'll be Follett to inbound as Ross will bring it up, trying to calm down this Portledge offense and try and get some buckets in for them. Here is Ross on the left side. Ross tried to give it to Baines, and this will be a foul on the floor on number 2, Kamara, so it will be a Portledge ball. Kamara on the elbow. It will be Poly Prep's first team foul of the second half. And it'll be Kamara's first. Here is Baines. Baines by the three-point line. He loves to step back and pull that 3, but he'll leave it for Follett. Now Follett to Torres. Torres can't get it. It's too short. As here comes Poly down the court. Lipton will leave it for Kamara. Kamara into the left side. The two-pointer there by Igo is good. Here comes Ross. Poly Prep have tied the game at 36. Here is Baines. Baines driving inside, and this is going to be a foul on Torres, and it'll be a turnover. Momentum swings all the way back to Poly Prep. You can't hear it, but the Poly Prep fans are going crazy right now. So the foul will be on Torres. It is second of the game, and this will be a Poly Prep ball after the turnover by Portledge. At the top of the key, the three-pointer is too hard. It'll be rebounded, and Poly Prep will get a second opportunity on the offensive rebound. Inside, the reverse layup is good by Holden Lipton. Poly Prep retakes the lead. Portledge have not scored a bucket since the 6-minute mark in this third quarter. We'll see if they can break that streak. They've gone cold for about 3. Baines has it at the three-point line. Baines can't get it. It hit the rim, bounced out. It was a nice line, but not to be. 38-36 Poly, as here they come. The Blue Devils leave it off. Stolen by Follett. Now Follett will come down the court with the mismatch green and pink shoes. He'll leave it for Baines in the left corner. Baines was in this game when Portledge played against Poly Prep in 2020, and he'll lay it in for 2 points to make this a tie game. Baines total up to 12. As Portledge get back on the board. Almost stolen by Baines again. Forsyth will pull up from 3, and he'll drill it. Forsyth hits the 3. Jaden Forsyth puts it in, so it is now a 41-38 Poly Prep lead. Here is Baines trying to respond. He lost the ball. Now Torres will have it. He'll dish it right back to Baines. People know that Baines is the best player in this building as he puts it in for the, oh no, they're going to call a charge. No basket, no basket. It'll be a foul on Baines on the charge, and this will be going Poly Prep's way. Portledge thought they had its second foul on Baines. So it is a charge, and now it'll be Poly Prep to bring up the ball. Here is Forsyth. Forsyth has these guarded tightly by Baines. Like I was saying, everyone knows Baines is the best player in this building, so when he has the ball, they expect the best. As now it is a crazy lay there by Philip Lawrence. Really skillful as the Poly Prep lead is back up to 5. Baines to bring it up past half court for Portledge once again. Here is Baines. Poly Prep crowd is loud. Here is Follett now, guarded by Lipton. Now Torres in the corner for the jumper for 2. He hits it. 2-pointer there as it gets Portledge a little bit of momentum. 43-40 off the 2-pointer by Torres. It'll be Kamara to bring it up for Poly Prep. Kamara's basket is no good. Rebounded by Lipton. Kamara gets it once again. Here we go. Lawrence has it, guarded by Ross. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Plenty of time. Here's Kamara. Kamara guarded by Follett. Now, still holding. Poly Prep still have it. Lawrence is going to pull up from deep range. He cannot hit. Rebounded by Torres. Portledge will look to try and come down the court with it. Here is Follett on the one-on-one. He'll kick back out to Scandalios. Scandalios had the open 3, didn't pull it. But now it'll be Baines once again. Baines for 3. Can't get it. So a missed opportunity there for Portledge. Scandalios had the wide open 3, but he hesitated. So now it'll be Forsyth once again. Lawrence has it. He kicks it back to Igo. Igo almost lost it on the pass, but now once again, Lipton has it, number 1. Now, Lawrence has it. He'll dish to Forsyth, guarded by Baines. In front of Baines' face. Can't hit it. It's too hard. Baines will come up with the rebound. He'll try and put it in with 30 seconds, 43-40. Poly Prep leading. Shot clock is on about a 3-second differential between the two. So here is Baines. And this will be a foul on the floor on Poly Prep. So it'll be on Kamara. It'll be his second of the game. He has both the team fouls in this one. As now Portledge will get to run any play they want. No shot clock. As here they go. The ball was lost. So now Poly Prep will come up with it. They'll have the possession till the end of the quarter. We'll see what they run. Portledge will try and steal as we are building up to a great finish here in the NYSAIS State Championship. Forsyth has it. Portledge just trying to limit any more points from going into the basket in this third quarter. 5 seconds on the shot clock. 5 seconds. Now 4, 3, blocked by Torres, and Portledge are going to come down with it. Follett will not be able to get the basket off, as this will be 43-40 at the end of the third quarter. Things getting really intense here, building for a great finish. Portledge had the lead for the majority of the third quarter, then let it slip near the end, and they will try and recover that as we enter the fourth quarter of the NYSAIS State Championship. This is getting really intense, a really fun one to broadcast. Once again, Daniel Shalom here with you on Sports Cube, broadcasting the NYSAIS State Championship. If you're just joining us, it's 43-40 in this game between Poly Prep and Portledge from the Spence School in New York City. It's been a really fun one, and it is building down to the end. For Portledge, they have one concern, Brandon Lorber in heavy foul trouble. He has 4, but they're going to put their best guys out there, and if he does foul out, they have Brandon Torres to fall back on. But it can't be understated how good both sides have played. Portledge clawed back from 11 points, and they are now down by 3, but they did lead by a lot in that fourth quarter. But Poly Prep drilled a couple threes, got inside, and now they have taken the lead once again. The eye has been on Baines the entire game. Whenever he has the ball, the crowd gets very, very loud. They know he's one of the best in the building, and if Portledge want to win, they're going to have to utilize him here in this fourth quarter. Should be a great finish. Once again, if you're just joining us, 43-40, Poly Prep against Portledge in their last game of the season. For all of these Panthers, for Portledge, they'll be losing a lot of seniors, 4 in their starting 5, and on top of that, they'll be losing 3 more off the bench. So 7 of their players in total will be departing after this game. They're going to want to finish off strong. Both of the crowds getting loud as we are getting ready for the fourth quarter. Poly Prep will have the ball to start off. 43-40, 8 minutes in the fourth quarter to decide the NYSAIS state champion. Let's do it. So it'll be Kamara to bring up the ball, and already we have a whistle. Not sure what it is. But play was just stopped, and now they're going to say that the scoreboard is all good. So now we will restart. It'll be Kamara. He'll dish it to Lawrence on the left side. They've loved to use Philip Lawrence in this game. Poly Prep, he's been their star. Kicked inside. Lipton almost got the ball stolen from him by Skandalios. Poly moving the ball around. They get the 3 off. It is short. Is rebounded by Lawrence. He'll get the rebound and put it in for 2 points. Early in the fourth quarter, it's 45-40. Poly Prep. It was close in the game in 2020, and then Poly Prep pulled away last time as Follett puts it in for 2. Portledge trying to change that narrative this time around. We'll see if they'll be able to do so, as that 69-55 loss from 2020 is still hurting. This one almost stolen by Baines. The pass goes out of bounds, and this will be now a Portledge ball. They'll have a chance to tie with a triple. So it'll be inbounded to Ross. Ross will bring it up. We haven't seen Poly Prep put on a press the entire game. Of course, Portledge loves to run their press, so we shall see what this quarter comes to be. It'll be Baines at the half-court line in a 45-42 game. Baines kicks it to Ross. Ross cannot hit it. Lorber's there for the rebound. He gets blocked, so Poly will come down with it. Ross not a three-point shooter. That's why they left him wide open there on the left side. And Poly will have the possession once again. 6:30 left to go in this game. Lawrence has it for Poly Prep. Poly looking to, of course, take as much time off the clock as possible while they have the lead. They'll throw it cross court. Now Forsyth. Guarded tightly on the baseline. They find the open man in Kamara. Portledge's defense just being broken down time and time again. 47-42. 5-point difference. 6-10. Here is Baines. Baines drives to the basket. Oh, he usually makes that layup. Couldn't get it there. 47-42. 6 minutes. Things getting scary for Portledge. You can see and feel the nerves in their fan bases. Here comes Poly. They'll have a wide open 3 for Kamara, and he's not going to be able to hit it. This one will be rebounded by Baines, as now Portledge needs to get points on the board in this possession to stay in this one. Ross has it. He'll give it to Follett. Follett dishes to Skandalios. Can't get it. Rebounded by Lorber. Follett, long 3. He was fouled. He'll go to the line for 3 shots. Just what Portledge wanted. They make the most of that possession, got 2 3-pointers off, and in the end, they get the foul, and Follett goes to the line for 3 shots. The foul there is on number 1, Holden Lipton, his first of the game. Follett needs to make all 3 of these buckets for Portledge. Follett's first, no good. pressure really mounting. He needs to at least get 2 here. Here's Follett's second. Trying to not let the pressure get to him. He'll make it. So now 47-43. Here is Follett again. He'll make both. So 2 out of 3 on the 3-point free throw play. 47-44. Portledge stays within a possession. So this one will be stolen by Ross. Now kick to Baines. Baines down court, just needs to make the lay. He's blocked at the rim. But this will be a foul, and he'll go to the line for 2 shots. Bain is in pain. He's in pain down on the court. What a turn of events. Whatever it is, Portledge will be getting 2 free throws at the end of this, but Bain seems to be in pain, not what Portledge wants. Here with 5:18 left to go in the 4th quarter, it was a nice steal by Ross. It seems as if Baines is going to try and work through the pain. We know he's a warrior, but we shall see. It was a nice defensive play by Ross and Skandalios collectively to get the ball to Baines. And now if Baines can make 2 of these shots, Portledge will be within 1. Here's Baines on the first. It is good. Still reaching for that left hip that got hit when he went down, but he makes the first free throw. We'll see if he can make the second in a 47-45 game. Second one is good. So 47-46. Really building to a good finish. Baines with 14 in the game currently, as now Skandalios is going to want to play that tight defense once again. Kicked inside. The 2-pointer is good from Pauly by Kiner Igo. But still a 49-46 game. A triple ties for Portledge. We'll see what they come up with. 4:55 left to go in the NYSAIS State Championship. Baines goes to the basket. He is fouled, and there'll be 2 shots coming up for Baines. 4:52 left to go in this one. We're really building to an exciting finish. Baines at the free throw line once again. He made his last 2. Here's the first from Baines. It is good. An automatic free throw shooter from the line. Now it's 15 in the game. Baines is second. It is good. So now it is 49-48, and this will be a 30-second timeout by Coach A.J. Allen, just trying to regroup his guys and get ready for this finish. Portledge want their name to be on the list of champions for this NYSAIS title, and the road to get here for them has been tough. In the first game when they played on Wednesday, Portledge won against the collegiate school 65-43, a margin of 22. Now, when they moved on to the Friday game, which was the semifinals of this NYSAIS State Championship, it was interesting. They were supposed to play at home at Portledge, but their power went out about 2 hours before game time, so they had to move to Island Garden Basketball Center in Hempstead, New York, and they won there against the Trinity School 61-50, a margin of 11, but it was not as close as it seems in that one. Trinity with a couple easy late buckets, but this has led them to the finals for Poly Prep. They won 74-48 against the Park School of Buffalo on Wednesday in the quarterfinals. In the semis, they beat DeWitt 62-49 on Friday, and this has led them to the final. Portledge against Poly Prep 49-48. Poly Prep, as they'll look to get a 2, they will. Kiner Igo puts it in for 2 points, 51-48. The championship on the line with 4:30 left to go. We'll see what Portledge comes up with. Here is Baines, guarded tightly. He almost lost the ball. Tight defense as this is going to be a foul. The foul will be on number 2, Kareem Camara, and none of these Poly Prep fans are liking this call. Portledge have hit the 1-and-1 bonus, so 2 shots coming up for Baines. Baines to make this a 51-50 game. Portledge needs 1 defensive stop to help them get within range of taking this lead. So 51-49, now only a 2-point margin of difference between these 2 teams. Here is Baines, his second. It is good. So Baines puts in both, and now he has 18 on the day, And it is 51-50. Everyone nervous to see who the winner is going to be here in the NYSAIS State Championship. We shall see. Driven inside, Forsyth, stolen! It was stolen, but it's on the ground. It's picked up now, and this is going to be a jump ball. Oh my goodness! That is big for Portledge, and it will be, we are waiting to see what ball it's going to be. This will be, I think they're discussing whether it's a jump ball or a foul here. Ross was going pretty aggressively for it, but for a right reason. So it'll be a foul. They'll call a foul here on Portledge. So Poly will remain with the ball. 4 minutes left to go. Ref still talking it over. We thought it was a foul call, but now... Okay, so it will be a foul call. It'll be Poly Prep ball, 51-50, 4:04 left to go. It'll be Forsyth to have it. He'll kick it to Kamara. Kamara looking to pull that three. Didn't get it. Now, on the baseline, kick to the left side. Kamara was trying to get it, but it'll be a 3-second violation in the offensive zone, and this will be a turnover by Poly Prep. It'll give Portledge the chance to take the lead with a 2. So it'll be Baines to bring it up in one of the most important possessions of his life. 3:40 left to go in the fourth quarter of play. Baines to the basket. He got it. Baines got it. It's 52-51 in favor of Portledge. Oh, my goodness. Poly Prep will look to respond. That is a huge bucket by Zaire Baines. And his total is up to 20 on the day. And now it'll be a charge. This will be Portledge's way. 2 straight back-to-back turnovers by Poly Prep. The foul will go on number 4, Jordan Forsyth. And now Portledge will have the possession. They have the bonus. 52-51. Here comes Zaire Baines. Here is Baines. He has 20 on the day, looking to make it 22 and extend this Portledge lead to 3. We'll see what happens. Baines holding. He knows how to manage late into the game. We'll see if he goes for the 3 or settles for the 2. Ross was open. He dishes it to Scandalios on the right side. Now Ross to Lorber. Back to Follett. Follett inside, drives. They're going to call no foul on the shot. So Poly Prep will come down with it. 2:50 left to go. 52-51. We'll see if Poly Prep can make a bucket here. Portledge is leading by 1. And this is going to be a timeout here. So it'll be a 30-second timeout. And Coach A.J. Allen is just going to want to talk things over on this defensive possession. Things really getting exciting down the stretch here. It is 52-51 in favor of the Panthers. They've been really down in this game. They've had to come back multiple times, have been chipping away against this Poly Prep lead for a long time now in this fourth quarter, and have finally braked it, and they will look to extend it on this next defensive possession. 52-51, 2:46. Here from the Spence School, the winner, the NYSAIS State Championship. The winner, the state champion of New York. We will see what Portledge has drawn up here on the defensive side of the ball. Same thing for Poly, what they are going to run on the offensive side. It'll be Forsyth to bring it in for Poly, and it's the same starting 5 that have been on the floor for Portledge all game. Ross, Baines, Scandalios, Lorber, and Follett. Left side, here is Forsyth. He kicks it inside, guarded by Lorber. The 2 is no good, rebounded by Ross. Baines will bring it up. Portledge have a chance to extend to 3 or 4 the lead. Here is Baines. Baines kicks it to Ross. Ross drives inside. Ross puts it in for 2. Isaiah Ross puts it in for 2 points. The Portledge lead is up to 3. Ross with a clutch bucket. The lead is 3. 2 minutes left to go. Here is Forsyth for Poly Prep. They'll kick it down left side. The basket is no good. It's rebounded by Follett. Portledge have a chance to make this a 2-possession game. Here comes Baines. He'll bring it past half court, taking time off the clock while he does it. Biggest possession of the game for both sides. Baines will kick it left side to Follett.
Follett is holding. He'll leave it for Baines once again. Baines is going to try the triple. It is way too hard, so it'll be rebounded by Poly Prep. They need to score on this possession. 1:30 left to go in the fourth quarter. Here come Poly. On the left side, tipped out of bounds by Skandalios. He is amped up playing hard defense. Portledge up by 3. Definitely not comfortable, but they love it that they are in the lead. This pass will be long to Lawrence. Philip Lawrence on the ball for Poly Prep. Now, here's Forsyth. Forsyth got it! He got the 3! Jaden Forsyth ties this game up at 54. A minute 10 left to go. Portledge needs to respond here. Here is Ross on the ball for Portledge. A really exciting finish brewing here from the Spence School. Baines inside. Baines! It's too hard. He can't get it. It's rebounded by Poly Prep. They can take the lead here. 50 seconds left to go. We have a tie game, and this will be a timeout here by Poly Prep. It'll be a full 60-second timeout as things were in Portledge's favor, and now this has swung into Poly Prep. They will decide what happens in this game. Portledge is guaranteed one more possession, 50 seconds on the clock. Each team will have one more possession left. Once again, Daniel Shalom with you from the Spence School here in New York City. It is 54-all in the NYSAIS State Championship. 50 seconds on the clock. These teams have played their hearts out. Each of them, both of them deserve to win. But we shall see who is going to be crowned the victor at the end of this one. It is really getting nervy here for Portledge. Poly Prep starting their chant as now Portledge are getting rowdy. This is an amazing fan atmosphere here from the Spence School. I'm sorry you cannot hear it. We are up in the booth. But for Portledge, it'll be the 5 that are going to hopefully bring them the championship. It's Skandalios, Ross, Lorber, Follett, and the star Zaire Baines. Poly Prep come out of the timeout, ready to go. In a 54-all game, 50 seconds. The most important game of all of these players' careers so far. The state championship on the line. Skandalios will look to steal for Portledge. We'll see if he even gets the opportunity to do so. If anything, Portledge need to isolate and not allow Poly Prep to get an open shot. Kamara wanted to take that three-pointer. He doesn't. He'll hold 10 seconds on the shot clock. 35 left in the game. Lawrence, down court. Can't hit it. Rebounded by Ross. Ross has the basketball. Portledge have the last possession of the game. Oh my goodness. They have the last possession. 20 seconds. Shot clock is off. Baines can end it if he holds. We shall see. 10 seconds now on the clock. Baines still holding. Drives to the basket. He loses it. Oh, he loses it. Here come Poly Prep. And they will lay it in at the buzzer. It's over. It's all over. Poly Prep are NYSAIS champions. Oh, what a finish. What a heartbreaker for Portledge. It is over at the last second. It was stolen by Philip Lawrence. And Portledge have fallen in this one. 56-54. What a heartbreaker. Oh my goodness. They are going crazy on the Poly Prep side. They are NYSAIS champions. Wow. I can't put into words what I just saw. Baines had it in the paint. He tried to go for the shot, lost it. Philip Lawrence ran down the court. Ross almost stole it. He came up with it, and at the last second, it was put in for 2 points. And this one is over. What a finish. 56-54 is your final score, and the last time you will ever see that same 5 on the court for the Panthers of Baines, Follett, Ross, Skandalios, and Lorber. It's been a pleasure covering this Portledge team all year for you guys, and I am so disappointed to say that Portledge did not win the NYSAIS State Championship. But it is Poly Prep the champions, 56-54. You couldn't ask for a better finish. It was crazy. Portledge will go home only as PSAA champions this year, which they won the league, not NYSAIS champions. Poly Prep beats Portledge for the second straight time in the NYSAIS championship. And the emotions here, it's disappointment for Portledge. Not much more they could do. They had the possession at the end of the game, but they lose it. And this one is over. Once again, your final score here from the Spence School, it's 56-54, Poly Prep. Trophies will be presented in a little bit. We will not stay with you for that, but 56-54, Portledge coming second. Once again, it's been a pleasure covering these Panthers all season. For all the viewers, Daniel Shalom signing off one last time. We'll see you in November of next season. Enjoy the offseason, everyone. And until next season, the Panthers fall at the Spence School in the NYSAIS State Championship on a last-minute layup, 56-54. An amazing game. As we see now, honorees for both sides. All the Portledge Panthers will get a second-place title. Definitely not what they wanted, but in the end of things, the Panthers fall. They were the #1 seed in this tournament. Can't get it done here at Spence. We'll just wait for the Panthers all to get their trophies, and then we'll sign off. We see Nick Siller grab the trophy. It was the NYSAIS or nothing, and the Panthers couldn't get it done. It's too bad. They had an opportunity, multiple opportunities in the last minute of the game. They had a big stop against Poly on the left side, but they will not be taking home that state plaque there that you can see on the table. That will be going to Poly Prep. A great game, cannot be understated. Baines, Ross, this entire Portledge team tried everything they could. Last time these seniors will touch the court in a Portledge uniform. Definitely getting emotional. Ross and Baines have already left the building. They cannot bear to stay here and watch Poly Prep get their trophies. So, once again, Portledge falling 56-54. And we'll sign off with you one last time. Daniel Shalom here from the Spence School. Portledge falling 56-54. Baines put on an amazing performance. He just couldn't get it done. So, one last time. Everyone, have a great offseason. It's been a pleasure covering these Panthers, and hopefully they can get it done next year. Daniel Shalom signing off. Have a great weekend, everybody.